All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you to the CCI.live platform here for your Prairie View Farm Genetic Showcase live online embryo auction. And we have a very large crowd online, and we thank each and every one of you for taking the time and joining in or tuning in, so to speak, here this evening. We're in the nice confines here at the home base of Prairie View Farms here, the Miller family. Alan sitting right here at the table, and Brooklyn Graham handling the duties with the online portion with CCI.live. You folks that have had the opportunity to study and look through the offering here this evening, and then of course have followed the historic program here at Prairie View Farms, know that this is a great opportunity here from some proven genetics, but just as importantly, some of the hottest and freshest genetics that they have available here in their tanks to go to work for your folks' program. So I'm going to turn the microphone over to your host for this evening. That's Mr. Alan Miller for some opening remarks and comments here.
We sure appreciate all of you being here with us this evening online. For those of you that have followed our program, you know this is about our fourth CCI Live online embryo sale. It'll be quick here this evening, and we'll get you on the way. A couple of details if you guys haven't read all the fine print. Every embryo we are selling tonight is a sexed female embryo. That doesn't necessarily guarantee they will be a female, but we've certainly found that at least 90 to 95% of them will result in a female. We do guarantee one pregnancy for every 3 embryos bought. And we are proud to say that very rarely does that come into play. We've had great luck with these embryos here the last few years. These are all generated by Transova Genetics at our satellite center right here. Most of these embryos are stored in the Transova system, so they're very easy to transfer and ship and move around and get to you as soon as they are paid. If you do need them shipped, that is the responsibility of the buyer, but we'll sure work with you in any case on that. And with that, I'm going to turn it back over to Cody, and we're going to get rolling here on the first lot.
All right, you bet. Thank you, Alan. And just to reiterate, we'll keep things very simple here this evening. We'll go right through the catalog or the sale order here, right in order in those A and B lots. Again, we'll keep it simple. We'll just sell each of those individually. There will not be a choice here, just from the standpoint of time here, and we won't have to wait for you folks to make a selection. So we'll keep it very clean and simple and straightforward and go through in catalog order. And just to reiterate, Alan went over those terms. Each lot is what you bid times 3 here this evening. Those are sexed female embryos here that you are bidding and buying on. Of course, the shipping's responsibility of the buyer. If you are a purchaser or a high bidder here this evening, be checking your inbox shortly after the auction. There will be an invoice headed your way there in your email, and make sure you study that. It will have your directions as far as payment is concerned, and then once payment is made, of course, shipping can be done promptly upon that payment. With that being said, we're just about ready to kick off, folks. Here again, we are going to go right in sale order here. We'll try to have a snappy, efficient auction sale, so you folks here on CCI, once we hit the respective lot that you may have interest in or on, please bid early on that lot. If I see you bid, I can check back with you before I sell out. Don't try to wait or slide in there to the last minute. Certainly don't want to miss anybody during the process here this evening. So with that, I'm going to kick it back over to Alan to introduce your lot number 1.
So for any of you that have been following our last few sales, you know that this PVF Blackbird 2201, our lead donor here this evening, is an impressive young daughter of good times. She produced the lead-off lots on our last 2 production sales, where 5 daughters averaged more than $46,000. 3 of those have been marvels, the sibs to the Lot A embryo that have been so impressive. Then the Lot B embryos, obviously, are by New Heights, the Udell sire that's gained so much popularity this fall for the high sellers he's been producing. Start with Lot 1A here on 2201.
What a way to set sail, ladies and gentlemen. You are bidding and buying on the embryos here out of the notable 2201 female right here. And they are back on marbles right here. Needs no introduction. What a mating to kick off. Let's give them a great auction sale, folks. What's your bid times 3 here now? 1A right here in your Marvel 2201s. The auction is on. They're bidding online. A bid 1,000. Better get 1,200 to go. 11, 12, 1,300. You better get 1,300. Dirty bottom out about 13. And down 14. Hey, 14. Here you better get $1,400. 15. Dirty bottom out about 15. 15. And now 1,600. Hey, 16, 17. How about $1,800? Bottom out about 18. 1,800. $1,800. At 18, Wisconsin, Mississippi, we're out. And now 19 there. And now 2. Hey, $2,000. Dividend 2. Mississippi, we're out of the ball game. You'll be 2,000. And now 1 there. Now 2. Dividend $2,200. Now 22. 2,200. And now 2 there. Dividend 2. $2,200. Down America bottom 22. 2,200. And now here down 3. Dividend $300 here. $300 here. 23. 2,300. And now 3 there. Dividend 300. Dividend $300 here. 333. 22. 2,300. At 22. 23. 4. Dividend 400 here. Now $400. 4. Wouldn't be too much for a mating of this caliber. Come on back here, Ohio. You'll be 24. 2,400. 23. 24. 2,400. At 23. 4. Here to get $400 here. 4. Down 5. 20. $500 here. 25. 2,500. And now 600 there. Dividend 600. Now 20. 2,600. At 25 here. Dividend $600 here. $600 now 25. 26 on up. Y'all leading through 25. 26. Here we go. Now 25. 26 and now $2,600 on them. I sold him at 2,500. Great buy, Brian. Thank you. That's 638. 2,500 times 3.
Following up then, the Lot 1B Embryo, sired by New Heights, the popular sire that headlined Embryos on Snow at Denver 2 years ago and went on to sire so many high sellers here this fall. New Heights by 2201.
All right, here we go on your New Heights 2201s. Yes, sir, right there, do bad. Yes, sir, but I got to do it 1,000, 11, 12 there. Take you there, 1,300. At 13, 14, here, do it $1,500 on America, 16, 1,600. It's 16 there, now about 17, and out 18. At 18 here, now about 18, Missouri, we're out, and now 19. And 1,900 there, and divided get 2, divided $2,000 down to now about 2,000 on up. And now 2, divided get $2,000 on America, about 2,000 now on America, divided 2's off. And now 2, divided get 2 there, and about $2,000 on America, about 2,000, $2,000 on up. And 1,900, you'll be 2,000, Missouri, Illinois, we are out. You'll be 2,000, up at 19, you'll be 2,000 on up. At $2,000, divided get 2 on up, divided get $2,000 down to about 2,000 now on America, about 2,000. And 1,900 here to down to on up, divided get $2,000 down to about 2. Y'all leading through 2,000. Here we go. And 1,900, 2,009, $2,000 on America, about 2,000 and down about $2,000 on them. I sold them at 1,900. 1,900. Thank you. Bidder number 633.
Moving right on then to Lot 2, another staple of our program, and another one who, as you can see there in the footnote, 23 progeny in our last sale have averaged more than $34,000, including a couple of $100,000 high sellers, sired by Kingpin. The Capones out of this female were extremely popular in this fall sale as well. First matings out of the Capones here to sell. Capone being the new sire that we own with Select Sires, who was extremely popular this spring. His first calves to hit a number of sales this fall, very well received. Capone Lot A by 82.56. All
right, here we go on your Capones now. Out of 82.56, what's your bid times 3 now? Hey, have a look here. Better get a leap on them. How about $8? Better get 800, 900, 1,000 out to go. 1,000, thank you there. 1,100, 11 here now. 12. Better get 1,200 out on 1,300. At 13 there, 14 on America, about 14, 15. Hey, 15 there, and now 16. Hey, $1,600 there, and about $1,600 on America, about 16, 1,600. 16 here, $1,600, and now 17. 1,700 here to bottom, about 17 on America, 17. About 16, 17, 18. At 1,800 there, and about 18, 19 there, and now 2,000. And now 2, $2,000 on America, about 2,000 now on America, 2,000. Now one, hit 21 here and 2. Divided 22. Now 3. Divided 3 on about 23 on America, $300 here to $300 here to 23, 2,300. And now 4 there, 24, 23, 4. Better get a do 2,400 here to $400 here to 24, 24 on them. Hit 3 here, 400. Divided $400 here to 4 now about 4. Indiana, you want to try them again at 2,400, 2,400. At 23, 24 on them. At 3 here, divided get 400. Divided get $400 here to $400 here to 4. Here we go, down through 23, 24 to now about 2,400. I sold them at 2,300. Texas wins 684. Thank you.
That sib must be looking pretty good there, Doc. Thank you for that. Lot B then coming up. The Kingpins out of the Proven Queen. As exciting as that Capone mating is, probably the most solid mating out of this cow that we've had numbers of is Kingpin. As you see, an extremely popular daughter, brought 100,000 here in his lot 16 in his fall sale. Another one a year ago, brought 100,000 to the Dillo family. A very successful career this spring. Outstanding mating, very proven mating here. The Kingpins by 82.56. Lot 2B.
You betcha. You're bidding and buying on 2B. Kingpins 82.56s now. All right, come back here. 1,000, 11, 12. If they get 1,200, 13, 1,400. Hit 14 here to get $1,500 on them. Bottom out of 15, 1,600. 16, 17 on them. About $1,700 here on $1,800 dirty bottom out of 18, 18, 19 there 2. If they get $2,000 and double up at 2. Now one there down 2. 2,200 here now about 2, 3. If they get $300 here now about 3, 4, down here down 5. 20, bump 5, 20, $500 here, now 25, 600. 25, 2,600 on here, tomorrow 600. Texas, Washington, we are out. It'll be 26 here, now 7, and now 8. At 28 here, but give $800 there, tomorrow $800 here, now 28, 2,800. And now 8, turn to give 8, now 9, now 9, now 3, to give 3,000 out here, now 3,000 out here, now 3,000 on up. And now 3 here, to get 3, now 1, to get $3,100 here, now $100 down here, now 30 for him. It's 3 here, to get 1. Sounds like a pretty good ROI right here, investment right here when you compare what the sisters have brought. 1, 2 there, now 3, 33, 4 there, now 5. Hey, 30, 5, 30, 500, 5, 600 there, better 7. Hey, 3,700, to get $700, 7. Now 8, to get $100 here, now 38. At 37, to get $100, to get $100, dirty bottom out of 38, 37, 38. At 7, to get $100, to get $100, 8. Y'all in, y'all through. Now to be 37, you'll be 3,800. Here we go, 38 and die, 38 on them, and now $3,800 on them. I sold them at 3,700, Brian. Thank you, 638.
Thank you for that. Rolling on now to Lot 3. You know, we were very, very fortunate to have an extremely good summer this year, but definitely highlighted by a daughter of 9119. This Proven Queen 4087 pictured there in the catalog, highlighted as the 3rd overall female at the National Junior Angus Show, but along with that, Reserve Grand at the Atlantic National, wins the this Illinois State Show. Extremely popular female there. Be a full sib to the Lot 3A Embryo, sired by the Omega, the popular Embryos on Snow leadoff bull from a couple of years ago. Omegas by 9119, full sibs to that National Junior Show champion 4087, Lot 3A.
You betcha. Here we go. 3As now. Your Omegas, 9119. Z-Band, here we go on him. Here, better get 2,000 to go. 800's on, 800, 900, there, 1,000, 11, 12. Hey, better get 12, thank you, 13, there, now about 14, 1,500. Hey, 15 on him, better get 15, 16, there, and 17. $1,700 dirty bottom out of a 7, how about a 7, how about a 1,700. $1,700 on him, better get 17, 18, here to bottom out of 18, 1,800. At 18 on him, better bottom out of 17, 1,800. And out 18 here to get $1,800 on him, bottom out of 18. Texas, you want back in 1,800. 17, 18 on him. 17 here to get 18, $1,800 dirty bottom out of 18, 1,800 here to get $1,800 dirty bottom out of 17, 1,800. Y'all leading through it a bit 17. Everybody else want to be 1,800 on them and died. 1,800 here to give $1,800 on them. I sold them at 1,700. Williams 652. Goodbye and thank you.
Now we move into the Lot B embryos, the New Heights, as I mentioned, a bull, the Dignity Son from Udell's, sired a number of champions here this fall, including a number of high sellers there at the Udell sale. New Heights by 9119. We got a number of these coming ourselves next spring. Lot 3B.
Here we go, right here, New Heights, 9119s. Here we go on them, 800, 900,000. Thank you there, 1,100 to go, 11, 12. Hey, better get 1,200 here to bottom out of 1,300. now, but 14, 14, 15. Hey, 15 here, 15, 16, 17, 18. At 1800, he better give $1,800 on a matter on a map of 1800. At 18 here, better give $1,800 on a matter on a map of 1800, 19 on up. And down 2, and down 2,000. Washington come back at 2,000, $2,000 on up. And down 2, here, better get 2,000 now, down to 2,000 now, down one, now, but 20 bond, now 2. At 22, 2, 2, here, now, but $200 on a matter on a map of 2, 3, 23. At 22, 2,300, he better get $300 here, now, 3, now 4, he better get 4, now 5, $20, $500 here, now, 25, 25 on him. And now 5 here to get $600 there, now, 2,600. At 25, 26 on him here to get $600, now, 26 on him. I bet 25, Nebraska, Oregon, and Washington, you're all out. You'll be 2,600, 2,600 on him. At 25, 26 on him. At 5 here to get 600, that's it. Maybe to get $700, Texas, your turn. It's $700 now, $700 here, now, 27. Now D. And now D, turn to get $800 here, now, 28, 2,800. It's 8, now 9, and down 3. They better get 3,000 now here, now, 3,000 now here, now, 3,000 now here, now, 3,000 on them. And down 3 here to go. They better get 3 on them, 3,000 now here, now, 3,000 now on them here. Now one, 30 bond, Nebraska's in the lead. Texas, we're out. You'll be 30 bond, 3,100, 30 bond. Here we go. At 3,000, 30 bond and die, 30 bond. He better get $3,100 on them. I sold him at 3,000. Thank you, Brandon. 631 by Zoe, 631.
As we move into lot 4, then back to the very, very popular Proven Queen 5186, who maybe most notably sired the was the dam of the $100,000 leadoff heifer from our fall 23 sale that went on to be 4th overall female at the National Junior Angus show there a year ago. 5186, the Proven Queen daughter, the granddaughter of the old famous Proven Queen 615. 5186 produced a number of champions, including the Socher family Supreme Champion at the Dixie National last year. Full sibs in this lot 4A to that 4th overall at Junior National for the Diddlo family. Marvels by 5186.
Here we go on 4A now. Marvels, 5186s, and you betcha. Alpine Panther, D100 to go, 900. Thank you there. Down 1,000. You better get 1,000 now. Down 1,000. Now 1,100. You better get $1,200 there. Hit 12, 13. You better get $1,300 there. 14, 14, 1,500. Hit 15. Turn. You better 15, 16, 16, 17. 17 on a mark. $1,700 on a mark. 17, 1,800. And now 19, 19 on them. And 1,900. You better get 19, 2. Now 2. Now 1. 20, $2,100 here. 20, bond 2. At 22, you better get $200. $200 on a mark. 22, 2,200. At 20 bond here. You better get 2. On a mark. $200 there. You better get $200. 20 bond. 2,200. Hit 20 bond, 22. Texas, you want back in at 2,200. 20 bonds in the lead. You want to be 2,200 on them? Hit 20 bond, 22. Here, you better get 2. Denied. Now, but $200. There, you better get 200. Now, but 20, but 2. Now 3. At 3, 3, 4. At 24. There, you better get $400 here. Now, $400 here. Now, 4. Now 5. Now, 20. $500 here. Now, 5. And now 5 higher. You better get $500 here. Now, $500 5. 600. Hit 25, 2,600. You better get $600 down, but $600 there, but 20, 2,600. Illinois in the lead. Texas, we're out now. You'll be 26, 25, 2,600. Here we go. At 25, 2,600 on them and die. Now, but 20, $2,600. He better get $2,600 on them. I sold him at 2,500. Thank you. 659. Reckon.
Thank you for that. Now we move on to the B embryos, the Capone embryos. I tell you, as proven as the Marvels are, those of you that have studied your program know that Capone is a maternal sib to Marvel. The first calves are on the ground this spring, and it came through our fall sale, extremely well received, including a couple of the high sellers. Big expectations for these 5186 out of Capones. We'll have our first ones next spring. Come join us here early on in this mating.
Absolutely. What a mating here. Your Capones, 5186s. $900. Hey, bad, right here, and how about $800? Hey, better give $800 on. Now 9, how about $9,000 on them? Hey, $1,000 there, thank you. Now 1,100. You better get 1,100 on them. On them, how about 1,200? 11, 12, higher, how about 12, 13. Hey, better get $1,300 on them. On them, how about 13? How about 1,300? At 13, here to go. You better get 13, and now 14. At 13 here, $1,400 on them. On them, how about 14, 1,400. At 13, 14 on them. Here to better get 14, and now 15. Hey, 1,500 there. 15, 1,600. Hey, $1,600 on them. On them, how about 16, 1,600. Hey, 16 on them. On them, $1,600 on them. Here to go. You better get 16, 1,700. 17 on them here now, but 17, but 7, how about 7, how about 1,700. Hey, 16, 17 on them here to go. You better get $1,700 dirty bottom, but 16, 17. Y'all done now. Hey, 16 here to now 17, 1,790. But 17. Here we go. $1,700 on them. Sold them at 1,600. Thank you, Brad. Great buy. Going to a good home, 688.
Thank you for that. Now we move into lot 5. I tell you what, any of those folks, a number of Texans online, I guarantee you guys all saw and remember this lot 5A embryo mating last fall that was so successfully campaigned in Texas, including the Supreme Champion of San Antonio and the Champion Angus there at Fort Worth. Full sib to these lot 5A embryos, 4032 by Kingpin.
Here we go in 5As now. What a meeting here, proven right here. And you betcha. Top right here, better give 2,000 on them. Hit 2, 800's on, 900 to go. You better give 1,000. Hey, 1,000 out here. 1,100. You better get 1,100 out here. 11, not 12. 1,200. Whoop, 12 there. 13 here. You better get 1,300 out there. 1,300. Hit 13 there. Now 14. You better get 1,400. 1,400. 1,500. Hey, 15 on them. 1,500 on them, 1,500. Hey, 16 on them here, 16, and now 17. $1,700 there, now about 18, 19, and 1,900. Hey, 19 on them, 19, 1,900. And 1,900 here, better get $1,900 on them, 19, and now 2. Hey, 2 there, now 1. Better get $2,100 here, $2,100 here, $2,100. Hit 21 here, better get $100 here, $1,100 on them. Now 2, at 22, 2, 2, better get 2, now 3, better get $300 here, $300 here, 23, 4, whoop 4 there, now 5, hey, 20, 5, better get $500 here, $500 here, 25, 600, hit 25 here, better get $600 dirty bottom, 20, $2,600, better get 26, 25, 26 on them, hit 25, 26 here, Jason, you want back in, 2,600, 25, 26 on them, hit 25 here, now 6, now 7. Hey, Steve, return 700. You better get $700 here to 7. Now 8. You better get 8. Now 9. You better get $900 here to 999. And now 9 here to bottom. 9 on them. You better get $900 here to 29 on them. Whoop 9 here. You better get $900 here to 999. Jason, Steve beat you at 7. You'll be 8. Does that help you? Now 9 and now 3 and now 3,000 and now 3 and now 3,000. You better get 3,000 now. You better get 3 and 3 and 3. Now 3,000 now. 3,000 on up. Hit 2,900 here. You better get 3,000 out of here. 3 all through now to bid 29. You'll be 3,000. Here we go. 3 on them and die. 3,000 out of here. You better get 3,000 out on them. Sold him at 2,900. Steve, thank you. 684 by 684.
Now we offer some of the absolute newest genetics here in the 5B. This GCC Captivate 4083 was brought to us as one of the featured sires in the Griswold sale last spring. This is a bull we're really excited about and that we used very heavily. We put a lot of eggs out of this mating in ourselves here this year. Captivate's an Argentine out of a Bravo, so total outcrossed, all show cattle pedigrees, and one we're really excited about for some fresh genetics in here. One of only a couple offerings in this sale out of Captivate, but we're real excited about how we think this can work on a donor like this. Captivate by 4032 here, lot 5B.
All right, you betcha. Get in on the ground floor of Captivate. Going to hear a lot more about him right here. Back on the 4032 again. 5B's the lot number. Here we go on him. 2,000. Whoop, 2. Here we get 800. Now 9. 999. 900's all. Hit 8. Now 9. $900 on America. 900 and now 1,000. He better get 1,000. Now 11. He better get 11. 1100 on America. $1,100 donor, 1100. And now 11, $1,100 here, $11. Now 12, 12 there, down 13. Hey, 1300, $1,300 donor, 1300. Hey, 13 on America, $1,300 donor, 1300. At 13 here, $1,300 donor, 13. William, you want back in here at 1200. Ohio beats you at 1100, you're going to be 1200. A mating right here, you're going to hear a lot more of right here. You can get on the ground floor right here, and you're going to be happy that you bought them. Once you see them on the ground right here, you're going to be 1200. 1200. 1100's bid. You'll be 1200, William. 1200. 1100. If you get 1200, if you get 1200 and die. Now, but 12. Here we go. Down through. 11 here. If you get 1200 there. Now, but 12 on them here. They did. Down 13. Hey, 13. Ohio round. It'll be 1300. 1200. 13. You'll be half real quick. 1250. At 1200 here. If you get half on them. 12. 1250. At 1200 here. If you get 12 and a half. And now, but 12 and a half. 12 and a half. 12 and a half, and down 13. At 1300, if you get $1,300 on the Mary, now but 1300. At 13 here, 1300. Oklahoma, we're out. You got to be 1300. Come back, and now half. 1350. Ohio, what are you going to do? 13 and a half on them. Hey, 1300, if you give a half on them, and now but if you give a half, and now but 1350. At 1300 here, if you give a half, here we go. Y'all in and through. $1,350 on them. Sold him at 1300. Thank you, Jamie. 651. Great buy.
Moving into the lot 6 then, mating the 0227 PVF Missy 0227 is a full sib to the 4149 donor that featured later in the catalog, the past National and Junior Angus Show champion. 0227's first 4 embryo progeny were features of our last 2 sales and averaged more than $45,000. Extremely popular young donor here. This lot 27 for our fall sale was very, very well received. It's pictured there. We got Good Times as lot A, starting out 6A, 0227 by Good Times.
Here we go. Do you betcha? 0227 embryos by Good Times. And have a look at here. 6A. Hop back, come back on him. Here, about to get $2,000 to go. Hey, 2,000 on him. About the hundreds all 800. Down 9. Now, but $9,000 here. $1,000 here. Now, but 1,000. Thank you. Now 11. You better get 1100 here. Now, but 11. Now 12. $1,200 on him. And down 12 higher. Now, but 12. 13. You better get 1,300. Hit 13 on him higher. Now, but $1,300 here. You better get 1,300. Now, but 13. And down 14. Hey, 1,400 here. You better get $1,400 here. Now, but 13. 1,400. At 13 here. You better get 14. And down 15. At 14 here. You better get 1,500. You better get $1,500 on him. 14. 1,500. Y'all done now to bid 14. You'll be 1,500 on them. Here to bottom out of 15. You'll be half real quick. 1,450. At 1,400 here. You better give a half on them. You better give a half. And you better give 1,450. 1,450 on them. I sold them at 1,400. 642. Thank you.
Now moving into the lot 6B embryos, the New Heights out of lot 6, the 0227, the 0084 daughter, sired by New Heights, lot 6B.
Here we go on your New Heights now. That's lot 6B. 6B's and up at the bind, you betcha. Have a $10 on him, 700's all, 800 to go. At 800, did you down 9, now 1,000, 1100 there, 11, now 12. You better get 12, 1,300 here to bottom out of 14, 15. Hey, 1,500, 16, there, better get 17 here. $1,700 on America, 1,700. 17 on America, $1,700 on America, 17, 18. At 1,800, $1,800 now, but 17, 18 on up. At 1,800 here, 18 on America, 1800. Illinois and Tennessee, we're not in. I bid 17. You'll be 18 on them, 1,800. At 17, 18 and 9. $1,800 on America, 18. Here we go. At 1,700 here, you better give 18 and now but $1,800 on them. I sold them at 1,700. Thank you, Cole. 662.
Thank you, Cole, for that. Now we move into lot 7, the Blackbird 8197, an Insight daughter of the old Blackbird 3127 Foundation donor. 8197 is a full sib to PVF the Natural 7042. She is powered into our donor pen here with her ability. She made one of the most popular heifers we've shown in a number of years, a bred and known that Adam showed the 4th overall at Junior National 2 years ago. Power cow that we believe as much as any in the program. We put as many eggs in out of her as any donor we have in our lineup last year, and are very excited to see what's coming. The Lot A embryos by the Select Sires feature Capone. 7A Capone's by 8197.
All right, 7A is a lot number now. Capone's 8197. Yes, sir. I'm right. You've been right here. Better get 1500 on him. Hey, 15 to go. Now, but about 600's all. 700. You better get 700. Don't he? 800. You better get $800 on a bear. Now, but about hey. Now, 9. You better get $900 here. Now, but $9,000. $8,000 here. You better get $1,000 here. Now, but $1,000 here. Now, but on a merit on about 900. You'll be 50. You better get 9.5 and now 1,000. Down right here at Highway. We got to be $1,000 on them. 8,000 here. Now half. You better give a half. Now 11. You better get 11. 11 you better get 1,100 here. $1,100 now half. 11 and a half and down 12. You better get $1,200 here. $1,200 here. $12 here. You better get $1,200 here. $1,200 and down 12 on a merit on $1,200 here. You better get $1,200 here. $1,200. Iowa, you want back in at 11.50, 12 and now half, 12.50, 1,250. Texas route now, 12 and a half. Texas, you didn't make it. You got to be 12.50. Hit 12 and a half on him. Half down 13. Hey, 1,300. Kansas, your turn. 1,300. Hit 12 and a half. 13. $1,300 on the 13. You better get $1,300 on the 12 and a half. 1,300. Hit 12 and a half. You better get $1,300 here. 13. Kansas, what are you going to do? Y'all lead them through. It'll be 12.50. You'll be 1,300 and die. 1,300. You better get $1,300 on them. They did. Now half. Josh Fire right back at 13.50. And now 1,400. Jason, at 1,400. You better get $1,400 on the 1,400. Hit 14. I stuck up for you. Come back now at 1,400. 13 and a half. 14. You gonna do it at 1,400 and die. Now but 14 on them. $1,400 on them. I sold them then at 1,350. Thank you both. Josh wins out 643.
Now moving on to the B embryos. You just heard a moment ago me visit about the Captivate bull that we are so excited about, the Argentine son that we added from the Griswold program here this spring. A bull that we saw heavy use in our program here this spring. Lot 7B, Captivate by 8197.
Here we go on your Captivates now. You betcha. Fresh deal here. Better get a leave on him. How about $8 on him? About 600 to go. 700. Yes, 700 there. Now you better give $800 on about 999 there. Down 9,000. You better get $1,000 here. $1,000 on him here. Now 11. You better get 11 a bit. 11 to get 1,100 here. $1,100 here to get 1,100. $1,000 here. You better get 11 on him. 11. Not 12. 12. Iowa, you'll be a half. 11 and a half. And down 12. And now half. And down 1,300. You better get $1,300 here. 1,300. At 13 on him here. You better get 13. Now half. $1,350. At 1,300 here. You better give a half. Higher now. $1,000 on him here. You better give a half on him. And now 1,350. 1,350. At 1,300 here. You better give a half and die. Now $1,000 on him here. You better give a half. Y'all through 1,350. 1,350 on him and die. Sold him at 1,300. Josh 643. Thank you.
Thank you for that. Rolling on into Lot 8. Female that I referenced earlier here, direct daughter of the PVF Proven Queen 5186, a donor featured earlier here this evening. A Good Times out of 5186. Just another example of how excited we are about these young Good Times donors and what they're doing and how they're working back on our blacklist sired female or sires here. And so blacklist on this Good Times daughter, 3126, the past Supreme Champion female at the Dixie National last spring.
Here we go. Your 8 days now. You bet. Right here. Better leave on them. About 15, 1,600 to go. Hey, Panther, let's you bet on them. $600, $700, 700. Thank you there. Now D. You better give me $100 here. Don't have about a day. Now 9. You better get $900 here. Don't have about 999 here. Now about $1,000 on them. And 9,950. 9,500. Now half. And now 11. You better get 11 here. Now about 11. You better get 1,100 here. Tomorrow now half. About half. And now 12. You better get $1,200 here. Don't have about $1,200 here on top of it, now but 12, 12, 12. Here, but get $1,200 here on top of it, now but 1,200. And now have 12, 12, 50. And now 13 on them here, 1,300. If you get 13, Wisconsin, Ohio, Brown, gonna be 13, 1,300. Get 12 and a half here, if you get $1,300 there, and 13 on them here, 12 and a half, 13. And now have 1350. At 13 and a half here, if you get a half. And now 14. Hey, 1,400 here, the bottom, 14, $1,400 there, the bottom, 1,400. At 1350, 14. And now half, 14 and a half. And now 15, 1,500. Hey, $1,500 on America, get 1,500 here, 1,500 there, 15. And now half, hey, 15 and a half on America, on America, get 1,550. Hey, 1,500 here, get a half iron, on America, Blake, you want back in at 1,550, 1,500, 1,550, 1,550 on him, and 9, give a half on America, on half here to get 1,550, 1,550 on him. I sold him at 1,500, Jason, 605. Thank you.
Thank you, Jason. Now, moving into the Lot 9, the past National Junior Angus Show Grand Champion Female, PVF Proven Queen 22-28, was Grand Champion bred and owned at the Junior National 23 for Amelia. She is a Good Times daughter of the Proven Queen 2106, who's we've seen a number of sibs to her in the donor pen out here. The Kingpins out of 22-28. That mating would have produced the leadoff bull in our National Western pen last year. The Gotham Bull was the natural calf, the Kingpin out of 22-28. These are full sibs, Lot 9A.
You betcha. Purple in the pedigree right here. Kingpin 22-28's 9A. Here we go on them. Yes, sir. And Pantera, D-Baby, get $600, $700 to go. It's 700. Thank you. Now D. D-Baby, give 800. Now 9,000. D-Baby, give 1,000. Now here. Now 1,100. Now 12. $1,300 on America. $1,300. At 14 there. 1,500. D-Baby, get $1,500 on America. 1,500. At 15 on America. $1,500 on America. 1,500. 15 on America. Get $1,600 there. Now 1,500. At 15 here. D-Baby, get 16 here. $1,600 on America. 1,500. 16 here. Don't be a half. Real quick. 1,550. 1,500 here. Give a half. $1,550. 1,550. Y'all leading through. 15's bid. Y'all be half on them and now half. Here we go. $1,550 on them. Sold them at 1,500. 1,500 times 3 to 605. Thank you.
Thank you. Now we move into the Lot B embryos, the New Heights embryos. As I mentioned earlier, New Heights, the embryos on snow sale feature from a few years ago that's been siring so many sale toppers here this fall. New Heights by Proven Queen 22-28.
Here we go on your B lot. That's 9B. You bet. By there and have $1 share, 600, 700. You better give 8, 9 there and down 1,000. 11 there and down 12. You better get $1,200 here on top of it. Now 12, 11, 11, 50, 11 and a half and down 12. Now half there and down 13. You better get $1,300 on America. Now about 1,300. At 13 on American, they better give a half. About half and down 14. Hey, $1,400 there. Now about 14. But about more down about $1,400 on America. About 1,400. At 14 on American, they better give 1,400 there. Now half. About half and down 15. Hey, 1,500. They better give $1,500 on America. About 15 and now half. About they better give 1,550. Hey, 1,500 here. They better give a half on them. About on America. About half. They better give 1,550. Hey, 1,500 here. They better give half. Idaho, Tennessee, and Missouri. You want back in at 1,550. 1,550. Hey, 1,500 here. They better give a half on them. About half. Here we go. Down through 1,550. 1,550. And now about 1,550. Sold him at 1,500. 1,500. 605. Thank you, Jason.
Now we move into the foundation of all of these. The PVF Proven Queen 2106. If you noticed in the catalog, lots 3, 4, 5, and 9 here in the sale so far tonight have all been direct daughters of 2106. You have an opportunity here to offer some embryos out of the foundation of so many of our very top donors. 2106 was originally selected by us to start Amelia's bred and owned herd with years and years ago, and you can see littered throughout this catalog how the daughters and granddaughters have produced over time. This cow's getting up there in age. As you can tell, not a lot left, but here we are, Capone's offering some of our very freshest sires by a 2106 lot 10A.
You betcha. Pro Foundation Genetics right here, backed by Power Cow, 2106 Capones, 10A's a lot numbered. You bet. Right here, everybody leave on them here. Hey, right there, now about 600 to go, 700. Hey, 700 there, now 8, you better give $100 on them, on them, about 999 here, 1,000. You better give 1,000 now, about 1,100, down 12, about 12, 1,100, down 12, about 1150, and down 12. You better get $1,200 on them, $1,200, and down 12, 12 and a half, 12 and a half, 13, 1,300, you better get $1,300, 13, now half, and down 14, 1,400 here, you better get $1,400, 1,400, and now half, 14 and a half, and now 15, 1,500 here, you better get $1,500, 1,500, 15 on American, you better get $1,500 on American, you better get $1,500 on American, you'll be half, before we go, 1,450, 1,450, 1,400's bid, you'll be 1,450 on them, at 1,400, you better give a half on them, half, Missouri and Wisconsin, you're out, you'll be 1,450, at 1,400 here, you better give a half on them, and now, you better give a half, and now, 1,450, 1,450 on them. I sold them then at 1,400. Thank you, Eric. 673 buys.
Now, as we roll into the B mating, we have the most proven mating here of the whole bunch. These Good Times, these 10B embryos, Good Times 2106 would be a full sib to that 2228 donor that we just saw. It'd be full sibs to that grand champion from the Junior National. Good Times out of 2106, 10B.
You betcha. 10B now. Here's your Good Times. 2106s, 700, 800, half, 9, 9.5. Better give $1,000 on them. Hey, $1,000 here. $1,000 now half here. 10 and a half. 11. You better get 11 a bit, 11 a buy, 11, you better get 1,100 here, now half, how about how much, you better get 1,150, and now 12, how about 12, now half, how about half, $1,300 on American, how about 13, 1,300, 13 here, you better get $1,300 there, now about 12, how about $1,300 on American, how about 13, 1,300, now half, and now half here, down 14, and now half, 1,450 on American, how about $1,500 on American, how about half, $1,500 on them, at 1,450. 1,500, 14 and a half here, you better get $1,500 there, and you better $1,500 on them, better get 1,500. Y'all done now, to bid 1,450, 1,509, you better get $1,500 on them, better get $1,500 on them. Sold them at 1,450. Blake, thank you. That's 623.
Thank you for that. Now we move into lot 11A here. These are some embryos that, whenever we put together an offering like this, I always kind of dig through the tank. And, some of these donors that are passed on and now deceased and we can't make anymore, it's always a question how many we want to part with. And there's not many eggs left out of this cow, but we thought a true sale feature to put back in here with some of these other foundation cows. The 4149, the past National Junior Show champion who has produced so many of our sale toppers and champions over the years, offering some kingpins out of this true foundation donor here. 4149 by Kingpin.
You betcha. Rare opportunity. Kingpins out of the notable 4149. Give 2,000 on them. Hit 2. You better get 2,000. How about 700 to go? 800. Hit 8 there. Down 9. How about 900? Did you there? Down 1,000. You better get 1,000. Now down to 1,100. You better get 11 a bit there. Down 12. How about $1,200 here? Down 1,200. 1,300. Hit 12 there. 13. 12. 12 and a half. 12.50. Down 13. At 1,300. You better get 1,300 on American, about 1,300. At 13 on American, you better get $1,300 there. Now half, how about half, and now 14. Hey, 1,400 there. Now half, and now 15. Hey, $1,500 there, and about 15. Now half there, and now 16. Hey, $1,600 on American, now about $1,600 on American, 1,600. At 1,600 there, now about half, 1,650. At 1,600 here, you better give a half on them, about how much on American, about 1,650. At 1,600 here, now about half on them, better give a half, and now about half. Oklahoma, you want back in at 1,650. We're gonna go now at 1,600, 1,650 on them, and now about half on them. Better get $1,650 on them. I sold them at 1,600. Josh, thank you. That's 643. 643.
Thank you, Josh. Now moving into lot 12, another foundation donor, the dam of Blacklist, PVF Blackbird 3070, best known as the dam of the ST Genetics herd sire, PVF Blacklist 7077. She is a direct daughter of the Blackbird 645, making her a maternal sister to females that have won every major Angus show in the country over the last decade, from Junior National, North American, Fort Worth, you name it. Full sibs or maternal sibs to 3070 have won those shows, and we're offering Capones out of this 3070 here, lot 12A.
All right, you're looking at 12A, bidding and buying on 12A. Capone, 3070s, all right, yes, sir. Pantera, better leave on a minute, on a about 700 to go, 800 there, down 9, now about a half, and now 9, and now half, and now 1,000. You better get 1,000, now down to the mob, about 1,000, now down a minute, on a mob, about 1, now half, there, down here, now 11. You better get 11 a bit, 11 a buy, now half, about a half, now 12. Better get 1,200, now down a minute, on a mob, about 1,200, now down a minute, better get 1,200, and down 12, now about 12, now half, about a now you better get 1250. Get 1200 here. You better give a half iron. Now about half. 1300 there. Now half. Now you better get 1350. Get 13 and a half on them. Now better give a half on them. Half on them. Illinois, you didn't make it right here. You'll be 1300. New York beats you at 1250. You'll be 1300. 1300 on them. Hit 12 and a half. 1300. Hit 1300. Alex, you want in? 1300 on them. 12 and a half. 1300. Hit 13 on American. They better get $1,300 to your knee. 13. We're gonna go. Y'all living through 1250, 1300. At 1300 and now $1,300 down. 12 and a half. Better get $1,300 on them. I sold them then at 1250. Dan, goodbye. That's 629. Thank you.
Nice job there, Dan. Look, moving into the 12B, these are the good times out of Blackbird 3070. We've had a number of these over the years, maybe as proven a mating as we have here in this catalog. We have a number of these daughters working here in our herd. We've kept and stockpiled quite a few of these. Good times out of 3070, making outstanding females here for us, and sharing some with you here in this mating here. 12B, good times by 3070.
Absolutely. 12B now. All right, better leave on them here now, about 1500. You better get 700s all. 700. Thank you there. 800 on them. It 8 there now, about a day. Down half. About a half. Down 9. You better get $900 here to 9. 950. To down 1,000. You better get 1,000 now. Down to about 1,000 now. Down to about 1,000 now. Down to you better get 1,000. And down 1,000s all there now. About 1,000 now. Down to $1,000 on them. And now half. It 10, 50. You better give a half. About 1,050. 1050. $1,000 here. You better give a half on them. You better give a half on them. 10, 1050. $1,000 here. You better give a half on them. And half. Mating ought to be helping the average, not a hurting it. Are you all done? About 1,000. Anybody else want to be 1050? 1050 Hyundai at $1,050. You better give 1,050 on them. I sold them then. $1,000. Vincent, he's paying attention. Great buy. 617. Thank you.
Moving on to lot 13, then the 0084 daughter, the Anderson's Missy 914, first class out of the famous PVF Missy 0084, the sister to Insight that was the foundation of so many females here, 4149 and 0027, and so many of the donors we've seen here out of this 0084 cow. This first class daughter is a big, powerful female that is as beautiful as she looks there in that picture. We've sold a number of embryos out of her over the years, and the reports have been phenomenal from all those who have bought them. Good times out of the Anderson Missy 914 lot 13A here.
You betcha. Have a look here. 13A now. All right, here we go on them here. Better get a leave on them here now. Better get 600. 700's all to go. 700. Thank you. Now half. 7.5. 800. $800. Down about a day there. Now half. You better give 850. And now 9. Now about 999. You better get $900 here. Now about 900. And now half. 950. And now 1,000. You better get 1,000. Now down to about 1,000 left here. Now half. And now 11. You better get 11 a bit. 11 a bit. You better get 1,100 on them here. Now about 1,100 on them. 11. Now half. 1150. 1,100 here. You better get 11 and a half on them. 1150. 1,100's bid. You'll be 1150. Wisconsin, you want back in at 1150. 1,150. 1,100 here. You better give a half on them. And now about you better give a half. And now about 1,150. All in and through. 1,100. You better get 1,150 on them. Sold him at 1,100. Brent, thank you. 690. 690.
Thank you for that, Brent. Here, then we move into the blacklist, the PVF blacklist 77713B, blacklist by Missy 914.
All right, it's going to be 13B now. 13B, here's your blacklist, 914s. Here we go on them. You bet 1,000, 1,200 to go. Hey, 600, 700. It's 700 there. Now 80, 800, now here, don't 8, now but a bit 8, now half there, now but a bit 8.5, now 9, now but a bit 9, 9, 9, here, but get 900, now half, now but a bit $1,000 on them. Hey, 1,000, now down, now but a bit $1,000 on them, now but a bit $1,000 on them. Hey, 1,000, now here, you get bon, now but a bit $1,000 on them, now but a bit $1,000 is all. 8,000, now half, you get 10, 10, 50, now but a bit $1,000 here, now half, now but a bit $1,000 here, get 1,050, $1,000 here, now half, now but a bit $1,000 on them, get half on them, and now but a bit 1,050. Are y'all through now? A bit $1,000, gonna be 10, 10, 50. Here we go, $1,000, here, give a half on them, and now but a bit 1,050, 10, 50 on them. Sold them at $1,000. Thank you, William. 650, 2 buys.
Lot 14 now, one of the most powerful females here we have on the farm here. This PVF Missy 8246, a casino, back out of the National Junior Show champion Missy 4149. This is a young female that has done an outstanding job in production, and most recently raised the reserve grand female at the Atlantic National over Angus show there last year. It would be maternal sibs. These mating starting out with the Marvels. Anybody who's been to our last few sales seasons knows consistently the most sought after, highest selling females we raise, the Marvels. So Marvels 14A, Marvels by 8246.
Yes, sir. All right, 14A is a lot number. Marvel 8246s. Have a look. Everybody get a leap on them here. And have a $1. Everybody get 700 to go. It's 700. Thank you. Now 80. Everybody get $100. Now but about 8. Now but about 8. Now 9. Now but about 9,000. Everybody get 1,000. Now 1,000. Now 1,100. Everybody get 11. Now but about 11 to go. You'll be half 1050. And now 1,100. Everybody get $1,100 here. Now but about 1,100. $100 on the bottom, $1,100, and now 1,100, now half, $1,100, give it 1150, 1,100 here, give it a half on them, $1,100, give it a half on them, and now $1,100, here, give it 1150, 1,150, 1150, all done, 1,100, give it a half on them, and now half, here we go, 1150, and now 1,100, give it $1,150 on them. I sold them at 1,100, Jacob, 664, thank you.
Now we move into the B embryo sired by Omega, who, as we mentioned earlier this evening, that's the sire of the third overall female at the National Junior Angus show, the Proven Queen 4087 female. Omegas have been producing a number of our higher sellers here in the last couple of years. The past Embryos on Snow feature Omega by 8256, lot 14B.
Here we go on your Omega 8246s, 14Bs, a lot number, top hand 600, 700, it's $700, now 80. Give $100 here, $800 and now 8 there, now 9. If you get 900 half, then 8.5, and now 9, and now half, and 9 half, now 1,000. If you get 1,000, now $1,000 on $1,000, 1,000 now if you get 1, and now 1 on $1,000 here, now $1,000 on them. Hey, 1,000 now there, now $1,000. If you get 1,000 now $1,000, give me 900. Oregon, you want in at 950, 950, and 950 on them, and 900 here. Did we give a half on them, and now but a half on them, half on them, did we get 950? Y'all in and through 900 here. Did we give a half on them, half on them, 950? Here we go. Y'all done 950, 950, and now but $950 on them. I sold them at 900, 636. Thank you.
Thank you for that. Now we move into lot 15. Absolutely the most powerhouse donor that we've ever had here on the farm. This Proven Queen 5087 was a first class out of the Proven Queen 615, making her maternal sib to 419, and so many famous Proven Queens over the years. The lot A embryo sired by the $160,000 Bellagio. Lot 15A, Bellagio is by 5087.
Have a look here. 15A's a lot number. All right, yes, everybody gonna leave on them here now, but $1,000 on them. Hey, 1,000 now to give it a bon, now but 500, 600 on them. Hit 5, 5.5, $600 to go, 600, now half, and now 7. If it gets $700 here, now $700 to $7, now half, 7.5, now 8. If it gets 8 on them, $800 on them, $800 on them, and now half, 850, here to give it 850, 800, now half, and 800 here to give it a half on them, $850, $800, $850, at $800 here, give a half on them here, now, but how about $100 here, give a half on it here, give $850, I bet $800, you'll be $850. Are y'all done now? At $800, $850 on them, and $9, how about $100 here, give $8.50, and now about $850 on them. I sold them at $800, $652. William, thank you.
Thank you. And now the Lot B embryo sired by the Rose Replay, the encore son from the famous Queen Ruth female. Rose Replay 3321 by Proven Queen 5087, 15B.
Here we go on your replays. 15B's a lot number. You bet $1,000 on them. Hey, $1,000 hitting them. $500 to go. 550, 600. Hey, $600 turn. $600. Don't half. Down 7. You better get $700 down to 7. $700. 700. Here's 700. He better get 7. No half. He better get 7. 750. Here's 750. He better give a half. And now, but $100. He better give a half. And now, but 750. It's 700. 750 on up. It's 700 here. He better give a half here. Now, but half here. Now, but 750. All done now. But 700. You'll be 750. Here we go. 700 here. He better get 7.5 on him. $750 on him. I sold them at 700, Larry. Thank you. 600, 600's the buyer number.
Thank you for that. Now we move into the Lucy, lot 16A. The Lucy 1031, that's a sib to the Kingpin Bull, a maternal sib. 4189, best known for producing Kingpin. Also, this Marvel daughter, who was a past sale topper at $95,000 herself. This PVF Lucy 1031 by executive decision. The sire of these embryos, a past National Western Stock Show champion and brother to dignity. Executive decision by Lucy 1031. 16A.
All right, here we go on the lot 16A's now. $1,000 on him. Hey, 1,000, 5.5, 600, no half, and now 7, and now half, 7.5, now 8. You better give $100 on $800, he better give $800, and now 8 on $800, he better give $800 on $800, and now 8 on him, he better give $800 on $800, no half, 800 there, no half, and now 9. He better get 900, 900. Here to bottom, now half, and now 1,000. Hey, better give 1,000. Now, Texas and Iowa, you're not in. Hadn't forgot about you either. Oregon right here. You'll be 950, but 900. You'll be 950 on them, and 900, 950, and 900 here. Better give a half on them. Better give a half on them. 950, 900, 950. Here we go. 900. Here, better give $950 on them. I sold them then. 900, Wyatt. Thank you. 670, 670.
Now moving into lot 17, the Missy 0206. This is an inauguration who is a first class out of the Dam of Insight and out of the PVF Missy 6311, who's a surveillance out of 0084. So a line bred Missy here in this PVF Missy 0206. Kingpin mating to this donor is what's pictured there in your catalog. One of the most popular heifers to sell there last fall in our sale. Kingpins out of Missy 0206. 17A.
I'm fine. 17A is a lot number. I'll find you, Ben. But I get here. 5, 600, 700. Did you not 8? And now 9 there, 800. Now half, 8.5. Now 9. Hey, better get 900. You better get $900 here. Now, but $900 here. Now, 900. And now 9 on them. Hey, better get 999, 9.5 there. Then down 1,000. You better get $1,000. Now, down to $1,000 on them. $1,000 on them. Hey, better get 1,000. And now 1,000 there. Now, but born to better get 1,000. Now, down to $1,000 on them. Alabama, you'll be 950, 1,000. Thank you, Oklahoma. And now half 10, 1050, 1,050 on them. 1050, and now 1,100, and now 1,100. Oklahoma round, give me 1,100, and now 1,100 on them. 1,100 here to give it 1,100 on them. 1,100, it's 10 and a half. 1,100, y'all done now. 1050, 1,100 on them. Here we go now. $1,100 on them. $1,100 and died. $1,100 on them. I sold them at $10.50. Alabama wins 637. Thank you.
Moving in then to lot 18, this 24-carat daughter of the Missy 6298. 6298's a full sib to 4149 and 0227, a priority back out of the 0084 donor. 24-carat 6298's the donor dam, sired by Marvel. This 1126 donor's a past Louisville division champion and powerful female. Made it up to Marvel here for lot 18A.
Lot 18A is a lot number. Yes, sir. I'm right here. Better get on about 500 to go. 600. Hey, 600 daughter here. 600, 700. You better get 700 daughter here. That's about 700 daughter. That's about 700's all. Hey, 700. 700 here. Tomorrow, about 700 daughter. 700. And now 700. You better get 700 daughter here. That's about 700 daughter. That's about 700. It's 7 now half. You better get 750. It's 700 here. You better give a half on them. About how much daughter. You better get 7 half. About 750. It's 700 here. 750's all. 700. 7 half on them. It's 700 here. You better get 7 half. About how much daughter. You better get 7 half. Y'all in and through. You'll be 750. 700. 750. Here we go. 750. Hitting out about $750 on them. Sold him at 700. 700, Jeff. 710 is going to be the buyer number there. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff. Now we move into the last embryos here that we're offering tonight and finishing up with maybe as tried and true a mating as we have. This donor dam inside out of the Proven Queen 010, the member of one of the most popular matings that we have ever done at this farm. A number of these daughters here roamed our pastures and in our donor pens. Insights out of 010. This may be as powerful as any of them. Made it up to Kingpin here, lot 19A.
All right, here's your last opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, and a darn good one. Kingpins, 5094s, and give 1,000 on them. 8,000, 555, 5.5, 600, daughter don't have 700. It's 700, don't have 7.5, 750. It's 7.5, not 8, and now half, and now 9, and now half air, now 1,000. Hey, better give 1,000, daughter, don't 1,000, daughter, don't 1,000, now half air, now 10, 10, 50. 1,000, daughter, dear, you better give a half on them, daughter, don't 10, 50. 1,000, daughter, dear, you better give a half on them, half, now 1,100, and now 1,100, here to 1,100, Oklahoma round, Ohio round, you'll be 1,100 on them, 1050, 1,100. It's 10.5 here. You better get 1,100 daughter here. Now 11, now half. How about daughter on them here? Now 12. You better get 1,200 daughter here. Don't drop it about 1,200 daughter here. Don't drop it about 1,200. And now 12. 1,200 daughter on them here. 1,200. Last opportunity of the evening right here, and we have lots and lots of action, and rightfully so. And now half. 1,250. 1,250. 1,200. 12 and a half on them. Hit 1,200. 1,250. Hit 1,200 here. You better give a half on them. And now half a dollar. Here we go. Y'all done. 1,200. You better get 1,250. 1,250. And now about $1,250 on them. I sold him at 1,200. Thank you, Alex. At 618. 618 buys. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that obviously concludes the auction sale. We want to thank each and every one of you that tuned in, joined us on CCI.live. Just a reminder here, I'll be checking your inboxes here in a few minutes. There'll be an email headed your way with the invoice attached there that'll give you instructions there as far as payment. And then, of course, you can arrange shipping once payment has been made. I'll turn it back over to Alan for some closing comments.
Well, Coach,